China's intelligence agency Ministry of State Security, MSS, recently on the 30th of October 23, highlighted the risks of genetic weapons that targets specific ethnicity, cautioning their devastating potential in warfare. The MSS recently on its official WeChat account disclosed a case where a foreign NGO, under the guise of species research, allegedly recruited Chinese volunteers to gather and use China's ethnicity data. The account gave out the nuances of how the genetic data could be used to target specific ethnicity. The rare declaration from otherwise secretive MSS resembles similarity with the disinformation strategy employed by the Chinese Communist Party during COVID times to divert blame on other countries. The present narrative is likely to be aimed at diverting attention away from potential investigations into the CCP's involvement with bio-mutation experiments being carried out to target non-Han ethnic population. In this episode, we will attempt to determine whether China has developed a bioweapon capable of targeting a specific ethnicity. Genetic weapons, also known as ethnic bioweapons, are genetically engineered biological weapons that are capable of targeting members of a specific race or ethnicity. While up to 99.9% of human DNA is shared between all individuals on Earth, there are key genetic differences that distinguish those of a certain ethnicity or race, the MSS said. A significant concern arising from the current discourse propagated by the Chinese INT agency is its focus on ethnic group. Considering China's discrete policies impacting regional ethnic communities like the Tibetans, Uyghurs, Uzbeks, and Kazakhs, the statement may signify the onset of another strategic approach by the CCP towards eradicating non-Han minorities, especially in the region of Tibet and Xinjiang. China's global rise aligns with its technological advancements. Many experts suggest China is delving into genetic engineering for enhanced military and athletic performance. Yet, there are concerns that such genetic interventions might also be directed towards its ethnic minorities. China is among the top 5 countries in the world in terms of holding patents on gene modification experiments. On the 30th of October 23, China's Ministry of State Security issued a warning on its official WeChat account over the danger of genetic weapon that can be modified specifically to target certain ethnicities. The ministry alleged foreign NGOs of stealing biodiversity distribution data in the name of biological species research. The ministry highlighted that, with sufficient human genetic samples, it becomes feasible to discern the distinct genetic attributes of different ethnicities and races. This could pave the way for the creation of genetic tools designed to selectively impact individuals with particular ethnicity. This mirrors historical tendencies. During the initial phases of the COVID-19 pandemic, some observed that China attributed the crisis to Western nations. Following the COVID outbreak, China shifted responsibility to other nations, despite evidence pointing to Wuhan as the virus's origin. The CCP embarked on a comprehensive media campaign to shape public perception, encompassing tailored research publications, amplified social media presence, and collaboration with international media entities. As the COVID outbreak escalated beyond China's control, the country began attributing blame to others. Drawing from this precedent, the recent narrative from the Ministry of State Security appears to be laying the foundation for potential cover-up related to probable ethnic cleansing in future within China. Current speculations suggest that the prevailing narrative might be employed as a preemptive measure to deflect responsibility onto foreign entities in the event of adverse occurrences involving these ethnic groups in China. With China's notorious gene editing activities and systematic eradication of Uyghurs, it is highly probable that this narrative is built to cover up the preceding ethnic cleansing. Chinese military scientists and strategists have consistently underscored the potential of biotechnology to emerge as a pivotal element within the future revolution in military affairs. This assertion is reaffirmed by a 2015 article published in a People's Liberation Army newspaper. In 2017, a prominent Chinese general highlighted the potential for revolutionary impacts from the integration of modern biotechnology with fields like information technology, nanotechnology, and cognitive sciences. This integration is expected to affect weaponry, combat environments, warfare methods, and military doctrines. Gene editing has emerged as a means for China to address concerns related to its military incapabilities, stemming from historical insecurity of physical limitations among Chinese soldiers in combat readiness. The application of gene editing technologies is seen as a strategy to enhance the physical attributes of military personnel, yielding a generation of soldiers with heightened physical prowess when compared to their predecessors. Being genetically short-heightened is a known inferiority complex for the Han Chinese. However, China has been resorting to genetic modifications experiment to increase heights of its soldiers and athletes. A study focusing on the period from 1985 to 2019 found that the average height of 18-year-old boys increased from 168.19 centimeters to 172.14 centimeters, and the height of 17-year-old girls increased from 156.97 centimeters to 160.17 centimeters. This trend has also been noted in adults, where the average height of males aged between 18 and 44 years increased by 1.2 centimeters from 2015 to 2020. The BGI Group, allegedly state-funded private company, in China is amassing extensive genomic data sets and leveraging artificial intelligence for analysis, which holds the potential to confer both economic and military advantages. As scientific research unveils novel associations between genes and human characteristics, possessing access to the largest and most diverse repository of human genomic information provides a strategic edge to China. The technology could propel China to dominate global pharmaceuticals and also potentially lead to genetically enhanced soldiers or engineered pathogens to target specific populations or food supply chains. BGI's widely acclaimed prenatal testing serves as a significant reservoir of genetic information for the company. Collaboratively, the company has engaged with the Chinese military in endeavors aimed at enhancing population quality and conducting genetic research targeting hearing impairment and altitude-related health concerns among military personnel. Another concerning aspect is the legal obligation placed on the company by China's data security law, enacted on June 14, 2021, which mandates data sharing with the Chinese administration upon demand. Hence, this raises a huge question on the misuse of such critical data by CCP. The statement from China's Ministry of State Security explicitly mentions gene weapons targeting distinct ethnic groups, raising concerns about China's objectives. Already there exist plethora of leaked credible information, suggesting that CCP's forced sterilization drive is behind significant sharp decline in documented births among Uyghurs in Xinjiang region. As China advances its technological capabilities in biotechnology, concerns arise regarding the potential misuse of these technologies under the directives of the Chinese Communist Party on its ethnic minority populations. The announcement made by China's Ministry of State Security, accusing foreign NGOs of genetic data breach, weaves a deceptive pattern. The announcement mentioned threat to specific ethnicity or race. This event raises some very relevant questions and doubts over CCP's intention. In the present scenario, out of all the nations who are capable of developing genetic weapon, which nation would gain max mileage through genetic weapons? Which regime is known for its regressive policies against ethnic minorities? Is CCP planning to launch an attack on its ethnic minorities like they have been doing till now? Will they utilize genome data of its ethnic minorities to exploit their genetic vulnerabilities? Similar to the COVID period, will they put the blame on foreign entities for the attack on its ethnic population? Is this the beginning of the assault on the demography of China's ethnic minorities? And most importantly, will CCP covertly launch an attack on its minorities and blame it on foreign nations? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you want to understand biowarfare in depth, you can watch our exclusive biotech series, available exclusively on the Defense Squad mobile application. You can download the app from the Play Store. And if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit the like button. Until next time, stay curious and alert, and we will catch you in the next video.